Okay, this is Oscar Pick for ESBR Boxing. I'm joined by a victorious Fran Hennessy at the Copper Box Arena. Fran, first of all, before we get into the fight, what does it mean to have that title around your shoulder there?
It means so much. I'd like to thank God, I'd like to thank my family and friends, my team. I wouldn't be here without them, so I'm feeling very blessed today.
And obviously the fight itself, look, let's not make any mistake about it, it was a tough fight. And I guess, were you expecting it to sort of play out like that at all?
Yeah. Look, I knew what I was getting in with. She's a very tough, strong woman. I knew she wasn't a pushover. But look, I showed in there that I can get caught and I can still go back to my boxing ability. I can have a fight. I can get caught on the chin and I can keep going. I showed I'm not here just to, be a pretty face, smiling and all pretty whatever. Just a smiley face and stuff. I showed that I can get in there and I can really have it.
Yeah, well, you proved a lot in the ring tonight. Obviously, your opponent was, I'd say, a little bit bigger than you. You've mentioned before about, not necessarily knowing what weight you want to campaign at. I mean, do you have a better idea as to where you want to be campaigning going forward?
Look, she was a lot bigger than me, I've still got a lot of maturing to do, so I'm still a bantamweight. This title opportunity came up for me, so I thought, let's go up to super bantam for this one. But look, I'll be going back down. But yeah, who knows what the future holds? I could grow. Who knows what weight I could go up to once I grow? I'm still 19, 20 tomorrow, but yeah, so who knows?
Well, obviously, super bantamweight contests like that against a big, strong opponent, that's going to do wonders for your development in your career. I mean, could you feel the strength of her in there? Did it kind of dawn on you from early doors that this was going to be a difficult ask?
Yeah, look, she is very, very strong. I think she's the biggest puncher I've been in with, so fair play to her. I knew she was tough, and she's undefeated. She's dropped every single one of her opponents apart from one. So I knew what I was getting in there with. I knew it's gonna, but I don't want these fights where people are gonna roll over or just tuck up and take my punches. I want fights where I'm gonna learn, and that fight right there, I'm gonna learn a hell of a lot from.
Well, you obviously have a very experienced corner with Bradley Skeet, John Pegg, and Eddie Lamb as well. What were they telling you in between rounds?
They were just telling me to go to my boxing, They were saying you don't need to get drawn into that fight. Hit her with 2 shots, miss, hit her again, take half step, bang her again. And that advice was perfect. Deep breathing in the corner, taking my time with it. It's very easy to get drawn into a fight, but I didn't need to. I did at points, but I didn't need to,
Obviously, you're known for your ring walks. It was another banger in there. It was another throwback song. I mean, how does this one rank among the previous 4, I think it was, yeah?
Do you know what? I really took this one in. I really soaked it up. I soaked up the atmosphere. I was singing. It was good. I really, really enjoyed myself. So it ranks quite highly with the first title. So I know a lot of my family were there tonight. At the family parties, we always play that song. So I thought, be rude not to.
Yeah, it was a quality song, and obviously you've extended to 5-0 now, I believe. What can we expect from you next in terms of level of opponent, in terms of whether you're going to be defending your title? What is the next step for you?
Look, I've got to listen to my team. I'm only 19 years of age. I'm 20 tomorrow, but I'm only 19 years of age. I know I need to listen to my team. As I said, this isn't my natural weight. I've got to go back down a weight. And look, but we'll keep levelling up and up and up. I want to keep improving. I don't want to keep stepping down, But look, I've got to listen to my team.
Yeah, well, obviously, just going back to the fight itself, I think you've mentioned there was a bit of needle there in the build-up. She said a few things throughout fight week which she didn't particularly like. Is the victory that much more sweeter after all of that kind of played out before it?
Yeah, look, I'll be honest. I was in the hotel room and I walked into the hotel and it was just me and my sister. And she was with her full team. I think there was about 4 of them. And we was getting into the lift and they started barking like chickens at us, And I just thought it's so disrespectful, I would have shown her respect at the way, and I would have, smiled. We're both here for our families. We're both doing it for the same thing. We both want to go home healthy, So for me, it's just a business. But when they done that, it really wound me up, and I thought, right, I've got at the weigh-in. I wasn't going to let her just push me about and think I'm a little girl. So I think I've proved that.
Well, you proved a lot in there tonight, and obviously throughout fight week as well. Just finally from me, obviously happy birthday for tomorrow. How are you going to be celebrating in terms of your birthday and the win itself?
I'm going to be spending some well-earned time with my family. My family come first, and then I'm going to be spending some time with my friends as well. I haven't seen them for a little bit, so yeah, I'm just going to go back, chill, see my family and see my friends.
All right, congratulations, Fran, and we'll look forward to seeing you next.
Thank you so much. so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.